Hi, I'm Max.
Hi, and I'm Denise.
And welcome back to another edition of Urban Lifestyles. And I have to tell you, I am really confused because I can't figure out what season it is. I thought we were already headed towards spring, and now we're back to winter.
It's still officially winter. Winter had to show itself one last time, so I'm ready for it to be back warm, though.
You and I both. We've got a great show. Some of the things we're going to be talking about is a piece that you did with MSD, so tell us about that.
That's about women in the workforce at MSD.
And we also have a segment coming up with, of course, Middle of Town Cycling. We're going to check in with Tyler with My Swaggy Wag and a lot more. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
At LG&E and KU, we're always working hard to make your life a little easier because we know you've got your hands full. Our new mobile app gives you the power to check your account balance, review your payment history, and effortlessly pay your bill from anywhere while making it easier than ever to report and track power outages. Download the app today to get the convenience of LG&E and KU at your fingertips.
So, Denise, you've got the first segment. Tell us what's going on with MSD.
You know, with MSD serving our community and equality in the workforce, this is about a woman, so let's just take a look. So it's time again for another fabulous, I would say, segment because I'm featuring MSD, who provides our safe, clean waterways. This is Women's History Month, and I'm delighted to introduce some of the women employees with MSD. First of all, I want to introduce you to Miss Andrea. And Andrea, welcome to Urban Lifestyle.
Thank you.
So if you don't mind sharing about your full name and your title at MSD.
Well, my name is Andrea Jackson. I'm a Utility 2 worker in the drainage department. We provide clean waterways through the ditches. We keep debris, anything, blockage. We just want to make sure the water's flowing. I also drive the truck with the trailer to the job sites. We assist the whole crew, dealing with shoveling, weeding in the ditch. If we need to use snips to get some branches that didn't get cut, we do a lot in the drainage department.
So Andrea, this is fascinating to me because I generally think of what you described as your profession as in a male-dominated world. How did you even think about joining the ranks for this to be your profession then?
Well, I decided my main goal was to get my CDLs, and a friend had told me to come to MSD. So that's what I did, and I took a chance. So I applied. I came in as a seasonal worker at first, and when as a seasonal, I got my foot in the door, and I got hired in the sanitary department. And as I was in the sanitary department, I got my CDL, and I started driving the truck. We don't have a lot of women. One day, I just hope we get more women in here. I think I do a great job at it, and other women could do it as well.
So with that in mind, it makes me think within the ranks of MSD, were there any types of resources available that even, I would say, help to propel your interest in doing the job, especially in this field?
Yes, they do good training with you, far as whatever department you go in. They have classes. We go over videos, and that helps a lot. They always tell us if you have any questions, always ask. So I like that too.
Andrea, for other women out there who want to take a chance on a career at MSD, how would they go about doing that?
You need to apply at LouisvilleMSD.org/careers and take that chance. I did.
And you're doing well, and you've gone up the ranks. So within MSD, there is a newly formed group called the Women Employee Resource Group, which helps and aids in regards to helping propel the careers of women. And Andrea, how did you find that group helped you along the way and where you are right now?
Well, I just joined the group. We had our first meeting about a month ago. So I decided it's something that it would be good for me, especially to get to know all the different women at MSD, different positions they have here, and give me a chance to learn some new ideas, whatever they talk about that I'll learn one day and I can pass on to the next new women that come to MSD.
So at the helm of the group, I want to introduce you to Ms. Sharita. And Sharita, welcome again to Urban Lifestyle.
Thank you so much.
So tell us your full name and what your position is at MSD.
Sure, my name is Sharita Davis. I am the Equity Compliance Manager and I am the ERG Liaison.
Okay, so tell us about your role and how it helps to propel and the implementation for serving the women employees there at MSD.
My role is to assist the Women's ERG group. We are excited that we have identified leaders, and one of the responsibilities that we have for the group is to bring women together that have common interests and really focus on empowerment and leadership and making sure that MSD is seen as an employer of choice.
So do you all do anything special in regards to seeking out certain interests and maybe of the women employees who want to switch over, I would say, lines of interest? Or how does that work?
Yes, what we're focusing on, one of the areas that we're focusing on is mentorship and providing individuals with opportunities to mentor, to shadow. We want to make sure that employees receive training so that they have skills that they can add to their toolkit that will just make them more marketable so that they have the opportunity to promote. Just like Andrea, she has been provided with an amazing opportunity. She said she took a chance, and we want to share her story and encourage women as well.
I love this. So how did all of this get started?
It got started last year. MSD was very intentional in making sure that it listened to its internal customers, understanding our DE&I perspectives, and we surveyed our actual employees to find out what groups were important to them, and women was one of the groups that had the largest response, so that's why we started with women.
So as you're tracking things now, where would you say you are on let's say a scale 1 to 10 for the progress that you all are looking for?
Oh, I'm going to say we're at a 10. We're really excited. Although we are in our infancy stages, we have a lot of great women with great ideas. We have a large population of allies that are there to support us and make sure that we create a safe space for women to be heard and seen and to feel empowered.
And one last question, let's say for the next 3 to 5 years, what are some of the visions that you have?
Some of the visions that we have are hosting an upcoming luncheon that will be next month. We are working to identify an amazing keynote speaker, so stay tuned for that. But really what we want to do is foster a sense of community. We want to foster a sense of feeling safe and feeling empowered and just being there to help one another to succeed.
Well, Denise, it's great, and MSD is always so engaged and just really letting us know what's going on.
Yes, and as you can see, they always are at the high pinnacle of workforce and community.
We'll take another break and back with more.
More than just getting from one place to another. It's healthy, social, good for the environment, and anyone can do it. We at Middletown love cycling and really love helping others discover a new passion. Stop in today and let our friendly, knowledgeable staff help you get started. We cater to beginners as well as experienced cyclists. We're a local business that cares about our community because we are a part of the community. Come in today and get on a bicycle that fits your needs and improve your lifestyle.
You know, February is always synonymous with the Black Achievers. We got an opportunity to go down and check in with the program, so take a look at this. Well, I'm here at an event that has been a part of the Louisville community for a very long time, and it's the Black Achievers Program. And I'm here with Kevin Bruce, who is the Senior Cluster Leader and also the 2024 Adult Achiever. And he's here telling me everything that I need to know. So, Kevin, always great catching up, and welcome back to Urban Lifestyle.
Thank you. It is good to be here. Good to see you. You look good.
Well, thank you, sir. Good. Thank you. And I'll pay you afterwards. but tell me about the program and things that have been going on.
So the program has been well. We've consistently gained numbers. You know, COVID kind of threw everybody off, but our numbers are trending back to where they were pre-COVID. So we're excited about that. Our program is off and well. We've got over $1 million in scholarships that'll be given away tonight. We're excited because we do the historically black college and university tour every year. But we're going to announce tonight, you're the first one to know, that we're going to be going to Toronto in 2025. So we're going to do Central State, Lincoln University, Cheney State, and then we're going to take a group of youth into Toronto to go to Canada. So we're excited about that.
And you should be. That's a great experience. So tell us, how many seniors do you have that are going to be awarded scholarships tonight?
So tonight we have 60 seniors that will be awarded scholarships.
And in terms of where they're going for some of the scholarships, can you kind of give us a preview?
Oh, they are all over the place. We've got Howard, Cincinnati. We've got the performing arts, of course, all the Kentucky schools, University of Louisville, University of Kentucky, Western, Eastern, and those places like that. We have about 4 or 5 of our youth that are going to historically black colleges and universities. So we have a true diversity amongst the schools that they're going to.
So how do you all today keep the kids have so many options today? Yes. So the Black Achievers program, I know when I worked with it many years ago, it was just like the place to be every other Saturday in the month. So how do you keep that interest up?
We keep the interest up because we understand how important representation is. And so when I'm in the program and I see myself, when I'm singing the Black National Anthem, when I'm going over principles of Kwanzaa, when I am consistently engaged in things that strengthen me, and I mean from the inside, those things are a draw in and of themselves.
Well, I'm here with what the program is all about, and that's the Youth Achievers, and I'm here with Janae Allen, and you are the Youth Achiever for 2024. Congratulations and welcome to Urban Lifestylez.
Thank you so much.
All right, so tell us what this honor means to you.
I have the opportunity to be a role model and set the example. So this has put me on a platform where I can use the skills that I've learned through Black Achievers to set the example of what an achiever looks like, and then even to people who aren't in Black Achievers, to other Black boys and girls and students of color that just want to see an example. Like, we have been given the opportunity to set the example. I go to Ballard High School. I'm a senior there, obviously, and I'm going into education. So I ended up choosing Ballard because of their amazing education program that's partnered with U of L, and I get dual credit courses. So I've been dedicated to education. So throughout my interview process and all my papers, I talk a lot about education and my just my focus on education and education reform. So that is my driving force behind everything that I do. So when it comes to Black Achievers and learning about the program, and I'm in the law and government cluster so that I can learn about reform. I was in the education cluster, but I went ahead and switched over so that I can get into policy reform. So yeah.
You know, Devon Sorrell, she's doing some great things with the program. It was great just getting out there, talking with them, and just really seeing those kids being recognized for being great in education.
And it just puts my meter on proud and being prouder.
We'll take another break and back with more.
At LG&E and KU, we're always working hard to make your life a little easier because we know you've got your hands full. Our new mobile app gives you the power to check your account balance, review your payment history, and effortlessly pay your bill from anywhere while making it easier than ever to report and track power outages. Download the app today to get the convenience of LG&E and KU at your fingertips.
Denise, you checked in with Shawnee and you got an opportunity to work with some very outstanding kids. So tell us about that.
This is the Louisville chapter of Jack and Jill, and they had an activity and for their children's groups with Black history. So let's just take a look. So I am here for a fabulous event. I'm down at Shawnee High School, and the Louisville chapter of Jack and Jill has put on an event here, and it's called Hidden Figures. And if you all know what the movie has been about, these are some phenomenal young people of all ages that represent this. But right now I want to introduce you to one of the members of the Louisville chapter of Jack and Jill, and I am here with Miss Porter. And just tell me your full name again, please.
Jennifer Porter.
Jennifer, welcome to Urban Lifestylez. So tell a little bit about the purpose of Jack and Jill, and then let's go to why we're having these phenomenal young people assembled today for you all's event.
All right, Jack and Jill was originally founded in 1938 by some wonderful women in Philadelphia. Our chapter came sometime after. We'll be celebrating our 70th, right? 70th, sorry, misspoke, 70th anniversary this coming year. But we always try to have events to help our babies to learn about their culture and make sure they understand their history. And this event was exactly for that, for them to find figures in the past and current that are not as well known, going beyond Martin Luther King or Harriet Tubman, so that we can learn about our past, and so can they, so they can be proud of who they are.
Excellent, excellent. Now, I was looking at the name tags of some of the children, and I was pleasantly surprised. And then also there were some name tags on some of the children, and I'm like, well, who is that? And this young lady back here explained to me. So let's talk about how you all chose which characters of history to represent.
So they were able to choose for themselves who they wanted to be, and of course parents had some say in that, but we encouraged them to pick people that they did not know, so they can learn and be able to teach everyone else.
So at the event here, and you all have a lot of good information and the setups, explain to me about how you all designed all of this.
So we decided to use red, black, and green, of course, right? Those colors for African culture, and set up where the children could make posters, they could bring artifacts, they could have audio-visual aids to let us know who they were representing today.
Okay, so I do want to talk to a few of the members here of Jack and Jill. Are these all the groups of Jack and Jill?
So this is a chapter-wide event. So we have our teenagers to our itty-bitties here, and they all have been doing an amazing job. I am so proud of them.
And you are?
My person or my real name?
Well, your name, and then tell me who you're representing.
I'm Genesis Romine. I am representing Susie King Taylor.
And why did you choose her?
Well, at first when I was scrolling through names of like hidden figures, I saw the name King, and I thought that was super cool. So I started learning about her and learned that she was actually a really intelligent person, and she was really caring about her people because she understood the importance of education in fighting against injustice and inequality.
Now, where are you a student?
I'm a student at DuPont Manual High School.
Okay. And so what are your future aspirations?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to keep my options open. I want to go to college and have a good paying job, but I don't know particularly what I want to do.
And then really quick, since we're on the basis of all these wonderful people of history, which college are you thinking about attending?
I don't know. I was thinking Pomona and California.
Right. Very good. So who shall we talk with next? Wonderful. You're doing a great job. Thank you.
This is my child, so I was trying not to pick him.
Oh.
I didn't want to show any nepotism.
What's your name?
My name is Graham Porter. I'm presenting Vivian Thomas.
Are you saying Graham?
Graham?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so next we have Graham Porter. Graham, welcome to Urban Lifestylez.
So I'm representing Vivian Thomas. He grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, as a carpenter with his father. And in 1929, he went bankrupt due to the Great Depression. And his friend got him an opening at Johns Hopkins University. And he is the first black man to go to Johns Hopkins.
And what interests you so much about him?
That he kind of was in the field of medicine.
So do you aspire to go into medicine yourself when you get ready to go to college?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. And what college are you thinking about?
Either Hampton or Princeton.
Oh, okay, Hampton. That's where my two daughters graduated from. Very good. They'll like that when they see this. Just want to introduce you also to some of the other members of the Louisville chapter of Jack and Jill. And first we have
Tony Allen,
Danielle Graham,
Ashley Gray.
Okay, so I do know that explain a little bit about the purpose of Jack and Jill.
A group of mothers came together to formulate a group to help support children, black and brown children, to just show that we are here, we have voices, and we can learn just as much as anyone else.
And so I know there are different types of activities monthly that you all come together. Can you name off the types of activities you all supposed to have?
Most definitely. So we do activities in different programmatic thrusts, including educational development, cultural awareness, and civic engagement. And so actually today's activity displays several of those, because we did a civic engagement by donating things for Black hair care products we can donate to the Home of the Innocents. Educational development, because all the children learn something new about a hidden figure they didn't know about before. And it's also cultural awareness. So we do those type of activities.
And then I know there are some efforts for a big fundraiser that you all have. Can you speak to that?
Yes, we have several fundraising efforts. Most recently, our Latin and teen group just completed popcorn sales. We raised over $16,000 to benefit St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Our other major fundraiser is the Debutante Ball that we host every other year for juniors and seniors. So it's not only Debutante Ball, it's like a cotillion, so young ladies and young men throughout the community can participate. It is a school year-long event where they learn proper etiquette, they learn dances, they learn how to hold themselves, they learn composure. So it's just, it all culminates in a very big ball at the end where they get to showcase everything they've learned, they worked hard for, and again, that's another fundraising event as well. And scholarships are the result of that, yeah.
You know, it's great to see them recognizing people that have been just so important in terms of Black history.
And again, Black history, heroes.
And Black history, 365 days a year.
Yes.
We'll take another break and back with more.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show is the best that there is, period.
Don't you make me...
Oh, I can work it around. We are here as usual.
That's too much. This the one.
We right here.
You wake up and catch me from 6 to 10 on your number one station for R&B, Magic 101.3.
So Denise, you got an opportunity to check in with Middle of Town Cycling, so tell us what's happening.
Basically, I'm all geared up because anytime I think about bicycling, warm weather, springtime, so let's just take a look. Okay, so this segment is going to be fun for me because I'm at Middle of Town Cycling and I'm here with Nira. And Nira, welcome back.
Thank you very much for being here.
The weather is so great. I've been seeing more and more people out on bikes. It's like the preview is coming. It's time to get out. So I'm always thinking I need to be prepared as well as other bike riders. And you're going to tell us some things that's going to make our bike ride more safe and more enjoyable.
Yes. I think today we're talking about pedals. And I know a lot of cyclists, they only know one kind of pedal. They know this pedal. Simple, plain, nothing fancy. But as you get more involved in biking and then you want to become more efficient, and then you start looking at your stats, and then you want to compete, and then you want to do better than your friend, well, then you can have a few things added, like upgrade your pedals, and you can maybe possibly have a little upper hand over just wearing these pedals.
So are you saying this is the typical pedal that would come on a bike?
This is a very standard, basic pedal, nothing fancy, 2 flat sides, put your feet on there and pedal, pedal, pedal. But then there are pedals out there that I'll show you here in a minute that, when used with the correct shoe, make your cycling more efficient. The power is used more efficient.
Oh, wow. Let's get with that.
Yeah, so the first one I want to show you is this particular one. So this is what they call a dual-sided pedal. So it's flat on one side, but it has a clip on the other side. Wow. And what the clip does is if you use it with the right shoe, for example, this one right here, there is a small piece of metal here. It's called a shoe cleat. And you put that in and it works with the pedal and you're clipped in. So what that does is as you're pushing and pulling, you are not expending that energy. So as one foot is pushing, the other pedal is automatically bringing you up, and so you have less power transfer or loss, I would say. And that makes you more efficient. So you pedal in a better manner. You pedal cyclic. It's more, round. And then you also, your shoe, once it's adjusted to the pedal, you're always in the same position. So your body is in the same position, your muscles are moving in the correct direction, and it's just a more fun way to ride. Yeah. And so we also have These are for beginners who are very not so inclined on clipping in and they're scared of falling. They can clip in on one side, on your left side, and use your right dominant foot to not be clipped in, and you can change it. You can also use this if you're like a if you're just going to the coffee shop and you don't want to put your cleats on, you just want to wear your regular shoes, so you can just not be clipped in but use the other side of the pedal to just wear your regular flat shoe. Then you have this one. This is what most novice riders who have never clipped in before use. It uses the same shoe, and if you see, it's a little bit recessed, so the cleat is inside. So basically, once you clip in and once you clip out, you can literally walk on the shoe as if there was no cleat on there. It's also an easier method to clip in and out of. This is a more easier standard. So if you are coming to a stop and you get a little scared, this is easier to get out of than it would be with the other one.
It's great, and definitely looking forward to working with Nera in terms of getting those bike rides ready. So keep on the lookout. We're staging a ride from Middle of Town Cycling. Another break and back with more.
Hello. It's Tyler, better known as My Swaggy Wag, and I'm here to talk about all things leather, faux leather of course too, but why everything leather or leather-like is a must style. Stay tuned.
First up, we have leather pants. They're stylish, they are classic, they even give you a little edge. They are truly perfect for any occasion. Goodbye. Okay, get into this. It's the leather skirt or skort. That's a skort right there, okay? I love a skort, I love a skirt, and when it's in a leather-like look, it just takes it all the way more up and more elevated. These are skorts I tried on, one in blue, and I tried on the other one in camel. They have shorts attached underneath, but they are giving all the looks. These next two need no introduction. First up, we have the leather jacket. Mine is in the style of a motorcycle jacket. It has studs on it. It's fabulous, and I wear it with everything. I dress it up, I dress it down, you know the drill. Also, something that's a staple item, but I love a little flair for this one, is the white leather boot, okay? I used to not like white shoes, but something about a white boot is just giving all the looks. So if you find a white leather boot with a nice heel, get it and take your outfits to the next level. Next up is the leather dress. I love them. Short, tight, A-line, flared out. You can't go wrong. This one I got from Amazon actually, and I put a shirt underneath it for a different look, but I also can wear it on its own or with a cover-up to just change the whole feel of the look. Now in the beginning of this show, you saw that it's about my swaggy wag and finding great fashions for less. Where people do that is going to either my website, which is myswaggywag.com, or going to my Instagram page. But when you go to either one, you can see where you can check out my Amazon shop, and here you will find all the things that I feature and all the things that I talk about. So you can easily click it, purchase it, and be ready to roll. You know how fast Amazon delivers. This is just a peep of what you can find on there. I take the time to find all these things so you all don't have to.
That is it from My Swaggy Wag today. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram at My Swaggy Wag, or you can go to my website, find me there, and it'll direct you right back to my Instagram, or if you feel like shopping, go right to my Amazon shop and you can click, purchase, and be fly.
Finding inspiration is now easy.
Kudos, again, another great spot.
Yes, it was. She leaves me smiling because I'm always looking forward to the element of surprise.
Well, you know what? I think that's our show.
Oh, and that's our time.
And we'll see you back here on Urban Lifestylez.
Bye.
And remember to vote and take the shot.